What's up, Shark fans? Welcome to another show, an off-season grind. Sorry, that's the wrong name. Off-season grind. My name is Francisco. I am the head coach and owner of the Southwest Florida Sharks. And today we have another re-sign, another announcement. Mr. Fast as Hell, the utility player of the year for 2024, All-Star as well. Welcome, Nick Shappee. What's up, man?
Yeah, feel good.
How you doing, man?
Awesome, man. Hanging out in the gym. Got Sammy back here warming up for our workout. We're gonna hit up in a little bit. But just another day, another dollar. Enjoying time.
I hear you. Yeah, so we'll keep it going. We'll keep it casual.
Cool.
Let me ask you this. So after a successful 2024, as a team, we did very well, and also as an individual, obviously, I think you're one of the most underrated players until this year on the league. So what kind of makes you want to come back to the Sharks?
Oh, man. Awesome season. I love competing, so being able to come back is like a no-brainer, especially when it comes to, you guys as the coaches and all the good people, the teammates we have. It's fun. I'm a competitor. I enjoy the journey of training hard and then seeing what I can do. And since we're doing grid and it's a lot of fun movements that I like to do, then I have no problem with it. So as long as I keep my body healthy in the off season, then I'm going to keep coming back.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Also glad to hear. We're so happy to have you back, obviously, not just because of your performance on the grid, but also outside of the grid, man. You and Sammy are the ones that kind of set the tone on the chat, kind of, sending videos and be like, hey, I tested this like 5 times. I got faster. Yeah. It's kind of cool. Set the tone for everybody else to kind of follow. You guys lead by example. Let's put it that way. You have done the wrestling, bodybuilding, I think football. You have done pretty much a lot of sports there. What makes grit special?
Well, grid's, I was comparing it before. Grid is special to me because it reminds me of wrestling. It's like a individual sport, but it's also a team sport. And that's how wrestling was. Like, it's an individual. You guys go out there and you have to do your part. But overall, as a team, you have to also win. So that's what makes it special to me. I enjoy the speed aspect of it. I enjoy being able to be in front of a crowd and do movements that I'm good at and not just go out there and suffer. So it's fun. Sometimes I suffer. I suffered a lot this year. I remember a couple of times my legs were just absolutely shot. So I definitely need to work on that big time this year. So that's going to be a work in progress. But yeah, grid's special because, you get to work with a lot of people from all around, from all over the place. But being able to move really fast and just, really put my body to the test with a lot of great athletes around me doing it as well too, just makes it more fun.
For sure. 100% agree. I think that's kind of what makes grit special. Just having the team and obviously male, female, and you only doing what you're really good at. It just kind of, it's cool.
And the other side of it is, in all other sports, this is a very special part. Most sports, you're hanging out with your team every day. Mm-hmm. Like, you see your teammates every day, and we don't really see each other at all. Like, we see videos and whatever, but like, if you're not in that person's gym or what, you're not with them. And we just come together and like have a great time. It's very unique. It's a big question I get from a lot of people. They're like, "Oh, where's your team from? Mm-hmm. Are they all from Florida?" And I'm like, "No, we're from literally everywhere." And they're like, How do you guys practice? I'm like, we send videos. Yeah. through the group text, and we keep each other accountable. And they're like, "That works. Like when you guys come together, like you guys have a lot to do." I'm like, "Yep, it comes together, and it it seems to be working." So
Yeah,
I think that's extremely unique. So I love that part.
it is for sure unique. And I think it works. Obviously, worked out last year. Um, and we all do like a little mini vacation every time we have a grit match, So
Yeah,
we come in, we obviously ready to go. We do our match, and then it's like, hey, let's have a good time now. We're enjoying each other. It's kind of, again, it's like family that you don't see every often, like teammates you don't see every often, and then you get together and it's having a good time. But anyways, let me ask you, what keeps you busy outside of grid?
the gym right here. This is my. I'm actually sitting at my desk, but I'm at the gym. I'm at my gym at Gunner Strength. Look, yeah, all you can lift.
Yeah,
Anyways, yeah, we're at the gym all the time. So most of the day until now, we have a little opening, and then Sam and I work out usually, um, and then we have to pick up the kids, and then we come back to work for classes in the afternoon. So we're here all the time, but uh, that's what keeps me busy. The
yeah.
gym, kids, enjoying it, trying to just balance everything out as much as possible. Uh, but being here, this is what we like to do. Get ready for the season.
Awesome. So, what type of? Because I know, people would look at this and be like, "Oh, he does CrossFit, or he teaching CrossFit, or anything like
Yeah,
that." Can you give me like a little bit of what you actually do in the gym, and kind of what your clients are like, and what you actually teach, or the type of fitness that you teach, or yeah, you do at the gym?
yeah. So my biggest thing is like fitness longevity. So most of the day we have one-on-one clients, and they're just everyday people. So I try to just one, answer their questions and uh, get the results that they're looking for. It's number one. Two is get them out of the pain that they're mostly 90% of people are in, back pain, this pain. So I work a little bit with that as well too, and I do that with everybody, and I just give them as much education as I can, like no bullshit type stuff. I just give it to them straight, and I do a lot. I do a lot of resourcing for them as well too. Like a lot of people are lost and they're just like, oh, I'm gonna go to my doctor to get this fixed, and I'm like, I'll send someone to you. I'll get you somebody. But so I do a lot of one-on-one personal training. I work with everyday people to, uh, live a better, healthier life. That consists of a gazillion different moving parts. And then in the afternoons, we start to get athletes in from 7 years old all the way up to high school, all sports, and I just teach them basic, simple strength training.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome for sure. So we'll Pat, thank you for sharing that. We'll go into our next piece of this. So it's kind of a breakdown of a race that was your favorite race for the year. Um, and I change it for you. Just as an FYI, just so you can see how selfless is Nick Shappee. I asked him what was his favorite grit race, and he just goes, "Yeah." He just gave me the one that David Blatt did amazing, and I'm like, "Dude, it's something that you like, that you were on. It's not David."
Oh,
So, anyways, I picked one for you.
okay.
So we'll break that one out. And it's certainly not a race. It's mostly a movement that people for years, it was underappreciated, and this year I think you got the recognition you deserve. And this is the first match against the Aces. This is sprint relay. We already had a pretty much the match one at that point, but you're doing the um, clusters, I believe, at 155 against the reigning MVP of the league, which is his Ryan Matty, which is obviously a beast, especially when it comes to squatting. He's like super good. But I always said to people, when you get to moderate to lower weight, there's nobody faster than Nick Shappee. So this is just me kind of one of my favorite moments from the season on by you in here. So I'm just going to play it. We're going to talk about it pretty much. So
Yeah, check it
you
out.
give me a kind of what you always start the races for us. Is that something that you like?
100%. Yeah, I'm used to wrestling one-on-one, just toe the line and go. Oh shit, I'm moving.
I know, dude. You're like, yeah,
Yeah.
you're like moving really fast, and it's obviously super efficient. Um, Get on the bar. It's kind of one of my favorite moments. Obviously, everybody now is doing the box overs. You jumping over, but this little things is kind of things that go underappreciated that you were obviously so good at in there. And this is obviously a cool race. We have the aerials, and it's a newer race in there, so it's cool race to end the match, and it's a newer format match as well.
Yeah. Oh man, I do remember this race. I totally forgot about this one. Man,
Yeah,
that was
that was our
fun.
first.
Yeah, I like starting.
And
I like starting the races.
Yeah. That was obviously you smashed that, but this race is also a little special for me. That was my first match as a coach, and this race kind of gave me my first win as a coach as well. So it was kind of good. But anyways, we'll go into our next thing, which is rapid fire questions, man. I'm just going to ask you 5 questions, no right or wrong answer, and then you just give me your answer. So the first question, actually, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
First question. What's your favorite grid race?
Favorite grid race? Definitely not triad. Probably the first race. I like the first race.
Partner forward.
Yes, partner forward.
All right. Do aliens exist?
100%.
What's your favorite junk food?
Ice cream.
Nice. What's your number 1 item on your bucket list?
Item?
Yeah. What's your number 1 thing on your bucket list?
Like a car?
I don't know. What you want to get on your bucket list? What
Oh,
you have in your
man. A home with a big yard.
Awesome.
That I can mow.
There you go. And this one, listen careful. A straw. It has 1 hole or 2 holes?
1 big hole.
There you go. All right, man. This is it. This is it. Thank you so much for doing this.
Love it.
So happy to have you back. And hopefully this year, I know you were so close to winning the MVP. This year, maybe you can kind of make it all the way, dude. And also the championship. I know you don't care much about the MVP, but
yeah, championship. Let's get that part.
right, dude. Have a good one, man.